everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. Once again, we're in the hockey rink today for a game of APBA Hockey after our game of Inside the Crease Hockey last week. But today, we actually have a rare treat in mind, a college hockey game. As part of my APBA Hockey collection, I do have the 2022-23 college hockey season. So with that in mind, let's introduce the schools that are going to be playing today via their starting goaltenders. We have the Michigan Wolverines as our visiting hockey team today, and their starting goaltender is Noah West. This is again from the 2022-23 college hockey season. With that, let's go meet our home goaltender and hear about our first arena. The Wolverines today are venturing to Houghton, Michigan and the John J. McInnes Student Ice Arena to play the Michigan Tech Huskies. Starting goaltender for the Huskies is Blake Patilla, and I'm probably pronouncing the name very wrong there, but that's what we'll go with today. So with that, we can move over to the main game area and check out the shot over there. I'm just checking on the shot here since I am using a very similar setup to what I've settled into for my baseball setup. We've got everything for Michigan Tech on this side of the board. Everything from Michigan is going to be over here. I've also got my stat card all set up for hockey, so we'll bring that in. Just take a look at that real quick. I'll keep that off shot and reference it as I need to. But otherwise, I think everything looks pretty good here, so let's say we drop the puck on today's game. As mentioned, Michigan Tech is the home team, so they will get the benefit of last change. The way we'll be rating the dice, in case you've never played an APBA game, we've got two different colored D6. We'll be combining them, well, for the most part, we'll be combining them rather than taking the sum. When we combine them, we'll take white, then red. Or, no, red, then white is how I do it. So, if this is our roll, if that's our roll, then we'd read that as a 63 rather than a 9, except for in a situation like on a face-off, where we would sum the dice like normal. Speaking of our opening face-off, Michigan is +3 on Michigan Tech, a 4 to a 1. So we'll roll for our opening face-off. A 7 is going to go to the advantaged left wing, so that'll be over to McGroarty. And I will apologize in advance for butchering the pronunciations of these names, especially with some of the early ones, but let's get the action on the road. 53 on McGroarty is going to be a 9, and we're at forechecking 2 for both teams. That's going to be a blocked shot. That'll be over to Patilla. Patilla with the puck now. 55, oh, that should be a good one. 4, except that's going to trigger an ODAI check. This is why I keep the chart. 10 and 8 is 18, which that'll be a +1. That'll turn into 55 is going to be a 4, which will turn into a 5. That'll be a shot on goal assist chance. So I believe the way that works is player with the puck gets a shot if any team has an assist rating equal to or greater than the initial roll, and nobody does, so that'll be a neutral zone face-off. I'm surprised we don't tick off 30 seconds on that. Oh, yes, we do tick off on that one. We don't tick off on the blocked shot, though. Back to the neutral zone for a face-off. A 6 on an advantage +3 is going to the advantage center, so Fantilli will pick that up himself, and we're off once again. 26 for Fantilli is a 14, which will trigger an ODAI check. 11 and 7 is 18, so that'll be a +1. That'll be a pass over to the right defenseman, so that'll be down to Truscott. Truscott with the puck, or Truscott with the puck. 12 is a 25. That'll be intercepted by the right defenseman, so over to Thorne, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Thorne with the puck. 62 for Thorne is an 8, which I'm almost certain will... Oh, no. That won't trigger an ODAI check if the forecheck is... Here we go. Shot. If the forecheck of the total of the team with possession are greater than or equal to the number in parentheses. So, okay, if it's greater. All right, so that's this is greater than or equal to what? Oh, if the forecheck total of the team in possession are equal to or greater. So it's an 8, but it's a wide shot. So now we'll add the dice together on the wide shot, see what happens. And roll both dice and add them. Hold on. 2d6 and compare to the total clearing rating for the defenseman. If roll is greater, roll again and check the wide shot. If equal to or less than clearing, then a defensive zone face-off. Clearing for the defenseman for Michigan's defenseman is a 7. It's greater, roll again and check the wide shot. So that is greater. Okay. So now we add them together. 3. Team caught in the offensive zone as wide shot deflects into the neutral zone. Shot on goal for the opposing highest shot frequency, which is going to be McGroarty taking the shot. His shot range is a 25. That's on target. Can Patilla find this one? 46 is a 41. I doubt it. And he scores! Rutger McGroarty picks up the first goal for Michigan. Make a note here. We'll roll for assists here in a second. Michigan had 1.69 assists per game, so we'll be on the 1.65. 32 is 2 assists. 3 is going to be right wing, then left defenseman. So from Hallam and Hughes. First period, 1:30. And it's 1-0 Michigan, and the McInnes Ice Arena is already in shock. We'll bring the teams back to center ice for the next face-off. 5 on an advantage plus 3 is actually going to the disadvantaged right wing, so that'll be Kukkonen picking that one up. And we'll be off once again. 44 is a 1, which will probably turn into a 2 on ODAI. So I'm not going to bother to look at that. That'll be a shot on goal. Kukkonen's shot range is a 24. Can he tie the game this quickly? 61 won't be on target. West will find this one. 41 is a 6. And on a normal save, he'll smother that one for a defensive zone face-off. And we'll make line changes all around. Since we are at the 2-minute mark. All right, lines are changed out. We've got the Patilla line on for Michigan Tech and the Brindley line on for Michigan. Face-offs this time are +1 to Michigan Tech. A 10 plus, what do you say, +1 to Michigan Tech. 10 is going to the disadvantaged center, so Brindley will pick up a huge defensive zone win for Michigan. And we'll be off. 35 is a 2. That'll be a shot on goal. He'll knife all the way through and get his shot on goal. His shot range is a 16. That won't be on target. Patilla will find this one. 64 is a 4. And on a normal save, that'll get picked up by Strauber, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Is that opposing or... Oh, that's same team. Okay. Strauber with the puck now. 26 is a 24. I'm almost certain that's going to get intercepted. Yep, that'll get intercepted by Casey, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Seamus Casey with the puck. Let's see what he does with it. 23 is a 4. That'll trigger an ODI check, which will turn into a 5. Yep. That'll be a shot on goal assist. Does anybody have a... Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of players with a higher assist rating than the 23. His shot range is a 15. That's a 34. Patillo will find this one for Michigan Tech. 34 is a 31. And that'll be a shot on goal for the opposing right wing. Draper will get that one for a shot. His shot range, though, is a 14. 55 won't be on target. Patillo will find this one as well. 64 is a 4. And that will be picked up by the left wing. So over to right back to Strawber, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Strawber with it. 33, oh boy. 33 is a 1. ODI, I'll make that a 2. That's a shot on goal for Strawber. His shot range is a 16. 66, West will find this one. 15 is a 3 on a normal save. That'll be picked up by Brindley. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan wants to go for a line change here. Except that'll be a 61, and they'll ice the puck. So that'll be a defensive zone face-off for Michigan. Michigan can't change their players because they iced the puck. I know that's not a normal rule in APBA, but I'm going to use that as a house rule because that's the way it works in normal hockey. So Michigan Tech will get to make a change here. Is there line 4? No, their lines are all pretty bad at face-offs, but they are going to get fresh legs on there at least. Face-offs are +2 to Michigan. A 4 on a +2 is going to the advantage left D, so over to Casey, who picks up a defensive zone win. Michigan will, well, actually they're going to make a play with this, and next time Michigan gets the puck, they're going to try again with the line change. 36 for Casey is a 33. On a defensive zone win. Potential coincidental penalties. I know there's a... Here it is. I've got another reference document that I'm using here. That's one thing I've never liked with penalties in this game is... I've never really liked how the penalties go in this game. So coincidental penalties, 2 minutes on a 2 to 8, face off on a 9 to 12. We'll just do it the Apple way. That's a 2, so we're going to have potential coincidental minors. Is there anybody that could potentially go off on a coincidental minor? Crespi is a 32. That's a 15, so Casey and Crespi will both go off for roughing. They're both getting into it a little bit. Two-minute penalties. First period, 4 minutes of the second period, but I believe it was... Yep, we'll tick off 30 seconds on that as well. So Casey goes off. So actually, go without left D. We're going to get line changes here as well. And Tech is going without a left wing. We're starting to get a little bit chippy here. Come on, there we go. Okay. All right, now that we've got that all sorted out, face-offs right now are actually even. And I'm going to turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get to that point, the penalties are over. Next face-off coming up. 8, since faceoffs are even, we're going to the visiting center. So that's going to be over to Ciccolini. So the Wolverines have the puck on a neutral zone faceoff. 32 is a 26. Here we go. 26, that's going to be intercepted by, there's no left wing right now, so we will... How does that work when, I know when you have a position to a goalie, there isn't a... If no player, roll again for the player in possession. Duh. Alright, so we don't have a left wing. 31 is a 7, which I'm sure is going to trigger an ODAI check. I gotta manually add these up. 3, 5, 9 is going to be a -1 on... Wait, 4 on 4, both teams are on 3-4 checkers. So let's check that again. 31 is a 7 on 3-4 checkers. That's still going to be a... Actually, is 9, I believe we established, was a -3 on 4 check. So 31, so the 7, that's going to be a 4. Shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. We need to determine who's taking the tip-in shot. That'll be a single D6. 2, taking a tip-in shot is the highest offensive I rating. 5, 9. It's going to be Samaskovich, and I probably just totally butchered the pronunciation of that. Let's see what the result is on the tip-in. Samaskovich is a 9. A 1 is no tip-in, but the original player gets a shot +2. So Ciccolini's shot range is going to become a 41. 45 is just off the mark. Patilla will find this one. 15 is a 3. That'll be picked up by Works, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Works with the puck. 42 is a 5, which I'm sure will trigger an ODAI check. Yep, 5 will trigger an ODAI check. 2, 4, 6, 9 is also going to be a -3 on 3-4 checkers. 42 was a 5 -3 is 2. That's a shot on goal for Works. His shot range is a 22. 36 won't be on target. West will find this one. 31 is a 4. That'll be a save picked up by Karanen, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Karanen with the puck for Michigan. 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a penalty for 2 minutes. So Karanen will go off for high sticking. Let me update that. Already getting a little bit chippy. 2 minutes at 5:30 of the first period. So now Michigan Tech finds itself with an early power play chance on a 4-on-3. But before we get to the next face-off, I need to take a small break. Michigan Tech will have a 4-on-3 power play for a minute of the action. So let's see what happens on the next face-off. Face-offs right now are still even. A 9 on an even face-off is going to the visiting left wing, except we don't have a visiting left wing, so we'll roll again. A 7 is going to the home center. We have Jack Works for Michigan Tech. So Works with the puck and Michigan Tech with the power play. 24 is a 27 on the man advantage chart. That'll be intercepted by Ciccolini, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. What will Ciccolini do with the puck? 21 is a 31. Shorthanded, he'll pass that. Unless the intimidation rating, I believe, is how that works. Pass any player unless the total intimidation ratings are equal to or greater than the indicated number. In that case, an interception occurs. So it's a pass physicality rate intimidation of an 8. which I'm going to check the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless total intimidation are greater than equal to or greater. So 7 for intimidation, but the number was an 8, so the pass occurs and that can go anywhere. He'll pass that to Samoskevich. And we don't take off time for that, do we? No. So Samoskevich with the puck. 24 is a 9. Short-handed, that'll be intercepted by the right D, so Russell will pick that one off. Russell with the puck now for Michigan Tech. A 12 is a 25 with the man advantage. That'll get intercepted by Holtz. We'll tick off 30 seconds. And the coincidental minors are over. So that was I believe that was the defenseman. For Michigan. And the wing for Michigan Tech. So Michigan Tech will now have a 5-on-4 power play for another minute. Okay, Michigan. So it's Holtz with the puck now for Michigan. 55 is a 5. Short-handed. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan doing a great job of killing this penalty off. Face-offs are still even to Michigan Tech. They're still even right now. 5 is going to the home left wing. So that'll be over to Crespi, who's just coming out of the box from coincidental minors. Michigan Tech with the puck and with the man advantage. 62 is an 8 with the man advantage. That'll be a shot on goal unless if the forecheck rating is equal to or greater than 10. That's the works line. Forecheck is a 5, so I believe that turns into a wide shot instead. Yep, that turns into a wide shot. So now we check the clearing rating. The greater the puck gets cleared out. Right? If it's less, it gets cleared. It's a defensive zone face-off. A 10, and the clearing for the Fantilli pairing for Michigan is a 6, so that will get cleared out. No, that'll be a wide shot result. Seven is going to be a shot on goal for the highest shot frequency. I believe that's for the player in I believe that's for the team in possession. Highest shot frequency, 14. That'll actually be Nardella taking the shot. He's a shot rating of a 24. But a 26 because of the man advantage. So 26. I know. Actually, it's a 13 on a shot rating. That's a 56. West will find that one. 55 is a 2 on a normal save. That'll get picked up by the right defenseman. That'll get picked up by Holtz. We'll tick off 30 seconds, and that will be the end of the power play for Michigan. Michigan Tech, or that'll be the end of the power play for Michigan Tech. The Huskies not able to do anything with the power play. We're going to probably be sending both teams off for line changes here in the next time interlude. Holtz with the puck, though. 62 is an 8, which should trigger an ODAI check, as both teams will also go back to 2 forecheckers. Right. Where were we? Oh, yes. Since I'm sure this is going to trigger an ODAI check, 12 is actually going to be a -1 at 2 forecheckers. So 62 we said was an 8. -1 is 7, which would be a shot on goal block +2. Roll a d6 and compare to the block shot rating and add 1 or 2 depending on die roll is greater than a shot occurs. So the block rating for the Fantilli pairing is... Oh, block is on here. It's a 2. It's a 3. Actually, wait a minute. It should be Nardella I'm checking. Should be the Nardella pairing. Still a shot occurs. Shot range for Holtz is a 12. An 11's on target. Can Patilla find this one? 51 is a 3. Makes a great save on that one, and it'll get picked up by Works. And Michigan Tech is going to try to go for a line change here. 31, that's going to get picked up by the opposing right wing, and Michigan Tech will go for their line change. Still on 2 forecheckers. Michigan will also try to go for a line change. Except Michigan will once again ice the puck. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off for Michigan. I'm going to take a quick drink here because my throat's starting to get a little dry. Face-offs are still even. This is a defensive zone win, or defensive zone face-off for Michigan. A 6 on an even face-off is going to the visiting right wing. So Samoskevich will get the face-off on this one. They'll make a defensive zone play and then try to go for a line change when they get the chance next. 34 is a 6, which on a defensive zone win, we've got a neutral zone face-off, and it'll tick off another 30 seconds. So Michigan will get fresh legs out. All right, face-offs are now +2 to Michigan. Five on a +2 face-off is going to the disadvantaged right wing, so Ashbrook will actually pick that one up for the Huskies. And we're off once again. 12 is a 25, and I'm sure with 2 forecheckers, what did we say? 12 is a 25. That'll be intercepted by Truscott, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Truscott with the puck. .32 is a 26. And that'll be intercepted by the left wing, so Rasmussen will end up with the puck, and we'll tick off another 30. Rasmussen with it. 25 is a 2. ODI will make that a 3. We've got a shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. So let's see who's taking this shot for the Huskies, as they're looking to tie this game. 3 on a tip-in is the highest offensive I rating. So the highest offensive I rating, 6.5757. We're going to give it to Ashbrook, who's going to take this shot. So Ashbrook is a 6 on I rating. A 3, no tipping, but a shot on goal for the originating player. So that'll be Rasmussen. His shot range is a 15. That's a 55. West will find this one. 53 is a 5. And he'll get that one and kick it over to Moyle, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Michigan wants to go for a line change here. A 14 will get picked up by Rasmussen, and Michigan will go for their line change. Michigan Tech also wants to go for a line change here. And Michigan Tech will get that over, that'll get dumped into the opposing right wing, and Tech will go for their line change. And now it's Hallam with the puck for Michigan. And 11's a 1. ODI will make that a 2. But that'll be a shot on goal for Hallam. His shot range is a 22. That one is just on target. Can Patilla find this one? 56 is a 10. That's a great... Well, wait a minute. We got to check. We've got a potential... We've got his roll here. And that does great save. He makes it stick side, and that'll get over to Mosley. Patilla makes a great save as the John J. McInnes Ice Arena erupts in cheers from that. Mosley with the puck. 21 is a 6. ODI should make that a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. So the block rating is a 2 plus 2 is 4. If the roll is greater than the shot goes through. That's a 3, so it's going to get blocked. It's all block shot chart. Where is the block shot chart? Hang on, I gotta look for... It's probably in the book, just my luck. Special teams, maybe? No. Wide shot, dump and chase. Matchups, block shot. Here we go. All right, so now we've got our block shot chart up. We are at evens. I think we roll here? Wait, I don't completely understand how this block shot chart works. It just says consult block shot chart for the result of the play. So I think we roll a 2d6 there. And on a 7, puck gets smothered by the shot blocker. Oh, we probably have to see who the blocker is. So 7 is going to be the right defenseman. So it'll be person blocking the shot. And a 6, puck deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone faceoff. We'll tick off 30 seconds from that. So a person blocks the shot and it gets deflected after all of that. Right, and I just had a few papers fall on the floor. Let me grab those real quick. And then we'll be ready to drop the puck for the next face-off. 9 on a +3 face-off. 9 is going to the advantage right defenseman. So that's right back over to person on a defensive zone win for Michigan. And we're off once again. 53 is a 19, which ODAI 11 and 6, 17. There's going to be a +1 at 2 forechecker, so that'll make that a 20. That'll get intercepted by Orr, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Orr with the puck now for Michigan Tech. 53 is a 19. I'm sure ODAI. Yep. Fantilli and Casey. 16. Won't touch that, surprisingly. That'll be intercepted by the left D, though. Yep. That'll be intercepted by Casey. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan wants to go for a line change. Except once again, they'll ice the puck and Tech will get a line change in before the defensive zone face-off. Actually, Tech's going to have an offensive zone draw here. But before we drop the puck on that, I do need to take a small break. Huge offensive zone draw here for Michigan Tech. Unfortunately, they're down 1 to Michigan on this one. A 12 is going to the disadvantaged right D, so Russell will pick that one up on an offensive zone win, and we're off with Michigan Tech with the puck. 22 is a 2, and that'll be a shot on goal for Russell. His shot range is a 32. Which that is on target. Will West find this one, or will Michigan Tech tie this game? 23 is a 6. And that'll be a save. West will make a huge save, and that'll get smothered for a defensive zone face-off. Now Michigan will go ahead and make their line change. They want to get fresh legs out. Face-offs are now +1 to Michigan Tech. Nine is going to the advantage center. That'll be Patilla picking that one up himself. And we're off on an offensive zone win. 54 is a 32 on an offensive zone win. 32 is a pass. What did we say about physical, about the intimidation? Unless the total of intimidation ratings on the opposing team are equal to or greater. So that can be passed anywhere. Intimidation For Brindley and Fantilli is 16. So that will be an interception. We need to... There's got to be a way to see who makes the interception on that one. Is it just... Oh, no, never mind. It's a... 54 was a 32. So it's actually intercepted by Draper. There is a reference on the chart, and we'll tick off 30 seconds for that. Draper with the puck. Michigan on the attack. 42 is a 21. That's probably a pretty tame attack. That'll get intercepted by Stauber, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Stauber with the puck. 23 is a 22. That'll be intercepted by Brindley, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Michigan has not been having good luck with these on-the-fly changes today, but they're going to try another one. This time they'll get it off. They'll get it off the opposing right wing and make their line change. Michigan Tech also wants to go for a line change here. And they'll get theirs off as well. That'll go over to Karanen, the opposing left wing. And we've got all fresh legs, so we're good to go. Karanen with the puck for Michigan. 31 is a 16. ODAI will make that Works and Patilla. 8, 7, 15. ODAI won't touch that one, but that'll be intercepted by the center, by Works, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Works with the puck. 56 is a 33. And we've got potential coincidental penalties or a neutral zone face-off. 7 is going to be potential coincidental penalties, so at least Works is going off. We'll see if anybody's going with him. Let's see, Miners. I'm going to come over to this side and be able to read it a little bit more easily. Ciccolini's a 21. Nope. Samoskevich is a 15. No, just barely. Trusket's also a 15. Nope. And Hughes is a 14. No. So Works is going off alone. Works is going off for interference. I can ever make a note on my iPad. 2 minutes, 1 at 14:30 of the first period. We'll tick off 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we get to 3 minutes left in the period, penalty is over. I'll move the clock down a little bit here. And then we'll cover up Works since Michigan Tech will be sand center for the next 2 minutes. Yeah, we're going to get power play units out as well. Come on. Okay. All right. Power play units are ready to go. So Michigan with an offensive zone chance here on the power play. Advantage is +4 to Michigan. 3 is actually going to the disadvantaged left defenseman, so over to Thorne. Let's see what Thorne can do about helping the Michigan Tech to kill this penalty off. 32 is a 26, shorthanded. That'll get intercepted by the left wing over to McGroarty. McGroarty with the puck for the Wolverines. A 12 is a 4 with the man advantage. That's a shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. He was taking a tip-in shot. 5 is the second highest offensive I rating. 10, 7, 7, 4. We're going to give that to Hallam since he's the second highest. So tip-in shot, his tip-in rating is a 7. 6 is a tip-in chance, shot rating plus 4, total plus 6 plus the 2-man advantage. So Hallam's shot range right now is a 32. 25 is on target. Will Patilla find this one, or has Michigan taken a 2-0 lead? 31 is a 3. That's a huge save, and Patilla will smother that one for the face-off, since we don't have a center. McInnes Ice Arena erupts in cheers after that play. That was a huge save to keep it a 1-0 game. Back to another offensive zone face-off for Michigan. The 5 on a face-off advantage plus 4 is going to the disadvantaged left wing, so that's over to Mosley for Michigan Tech. Tech trying to kill this penalty off. 32 is a 30, shorthanded. That'll be a pass. What's an XX? Is that anywhere we want it to go? Let me see if there's any extra notes. Would that be a double time sequence? That might be a double time sequence. I'm gonna look at that real quick, but if my instincts are telling me that's a double time sequence. And unless I see something otherwise in about the next 10 seconds, that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm going with the double time sequence on that one. So Michigan Tech, so that's going to get passed over to Kukkonen, and we're going to have a double time sequence on that one. That'll be Kukkonen with the puck next. 25 is a 1. Shorthanded, he's going to get through for a shot on goal. His shot range is a 24. 21 is on target. Can West find this one? 62 is a 5. And that's a big save picked up by Hallam. We'll tick off 30 seconds. And the penalty to Works is now over. So Michigan not able to do anything with their power play chance. There's now Hallam with the puck as we come back to 5-on-5. 64 is a 6. ODI will make that a 7. Shot on goal, block plus 2. The block for Patilla and Thorne is a 4. Plus 2 is a 6. And I think we established if this is greater, if the roll is greater than a shot occurs, if equal to or less than the shot is blocked. Which on a 6, it'll be blocked anyway. So we go to the blocked shot chart. First to determine who gets to play. 8, it's a disadvantage. It's advantage plus 3 is, oh wait. Hold on an 8. Puck deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. So we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Okay, back to the face-offs. Face-offs are plus 3 to Michigan. 10 is going to the disadvantaged center. Soretsky will pick that one up, and we will be off with an offensive zone win for Michigan Tech. 34 is a 31 on an offensive win. That'll be a pass unless the intimidation rating is equal to or greater than 14. The intimidation rating Antilli and Hughes. Oh yeah, that's way. 17 is greater than 14, so that'll be intercepted by the left wing, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan will try to go for a line change. 22, that will go off for Michigan. That'll go to Soretsky. Michigan will make their change. And once we get done with Michigan's change, Michigan Tech is going to be looking to go for one as well. 32, that will go to the opposing right wing. So that'll go over to Draper. Michigan Tech will make their line change. And where's the other D6? Here we are. Draper with the puck now that we've got fresh legs on the ice for both teams. 24 is a 27. That'll be intercepted by Patilla. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Patilla with the puck now. 55 is a 1 ODAI. Brindley and Casey, 15. Won't touch that with 2 forecheckers. 55 was a 1. That'll be a shot on goal for Patilla. His shot range is a 21. 61 is not on target. West will find this one. 42 is a 4. He'll deflect that with his blocker and move it over to Duke. Tick off 30 seconds. 1 minute left to play in the first period. 1 minute. Thank you to the PA announcer. Duke with the puck. 31 is a 3 ODAI for Patilla and O'Connell. 15 won't touch that. 31, as we established, was a 3. Shot and goal with the tip-in, but that doesn't trigger an ODAI adjustment. I thought it did. All right, so let's see who's taking the tip-in shot. 4 is going to the second highest offensive I rating. Let's see, 7, 5, 6, 3. That'll be Casey taking that shot on an I rating of a 6. 1 is going to be a wide shot. So we need to check the clearing rating on the... defenseman. Clearing rating for the O'Connell pairing is a 5. That's a 3. The roll is greater if the roll is equal to or less than a defensive zone face-off. So that'll be a defensive zone face-off for Michigan Tech. Still a minute left to play in the period. Face-offs are +1 to Michigan Tech. And 11 is advantaged right defenseman. That'll be Evan Orr picking up the puck. And we're off here. 62 is an 8 on an offensive zone win. That'll be a shot on goal if the forecheckers are equal to 10, which they... Strawber line, actually that's the Patilla line. Forecheck is only a 7. I believe if it's less... Yep, if it's less, then use the wide shot procedure. So we roll 2d6 against the clearing. Clearing for Casey and... Clearing for the Casey pairing is a 5. That's an 8, so they'll clear that. So that'll be a wide shot result. Right? Yes, roll is greater than roll again and check the wide shot. 7 is a shot on goal for the highest shot frequency. Shot frequency... Patilla is the highest one, so he'll be taking the shot. His shot range is a 21. 62 is not on target. West will find this one. 24 is a 19. And that'll be a save, but it'll kick over to the opposing left defenseman. So over to Blake Patilla. We'll tick off 30 seconds left to play in the period. I'll drop dice. And Blake... No, not Blake Patilla. That's over to O'Connell. Blake Patilla is the goalie. O'Connell with it. And 11 is a 5 ODAI. Brindley and Casey won't touch that one, so an 11 is a 5. That'll be a shot on goal for assist rating. I'm sure we've got plenty of players with an assist rating higher than an 11. Yeah. O'Connell's shot range, though, is a 0, so this will be an auto save for West. 35 is a 4. And he'll glove that, leave it for Duke, but there's the horn, and that's the end of the first period. After 1, Michigan leading Michigan Tech 1-0. We'll get ready for the start of the second period. We've got first lines out to start the second period. Still 1-0 Michigan here in Upper Michigan. So let's get the roll for the face-off and see what happens. Face-offs are +3 to Michigan right now. A 5 on a +3 to Michigan is going to the disadvantaged left wing. So that'll be over to Mosley to start the period. And here we go. A 13 is a 5. ODAI will make that a 6 most likely. Fantilli and Hughes. 18. Yep. 13 is a 5. That'll be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. So the block for Hughes and Truscott is a 2. +1 is a +1 will turn that into a 4. Shot goes through if its die roll is greater than a 4. That's a 5, so Mosley's shot will go through. Shot range is a 21. 12 is on target. Can West find this one, or will the Huskies tie the game? 32 is a 26. Score! The McInnes Ice Arena erupts in cheers as Mosley has tied the game for the Huskies. We'll roll for assists here while the crowd works the frenzy out of their system. Ryland Mosley for Michigan Tech. Michigan Tech had 1.76 assists per game, which they'll be on 1.75. A 15 will be 2 assists. 1 will be from the left wing and the center, so it'll actually be just from Soretsky, so basically right off the face-off. Two. 30 seconds of the first period. And just like that, the game is tied at 1. As the players move back to center ice for the face-off. Face-offs are back to being +3 to Michigan. A 9 is going to the advantaged right defenseman. So over to Truscott for Michigan. And we're off once again. 15 is a 4. ODAI for Soretsky, and Patilla will make that a 5. That'll be a shot on goal assist chance. And yeah, we've got players with a lot higher assist rating. So Truscott will get to take a shot. His shot range is a 22. 32 won't be on target. Patilla will find this one. 44 is a 2. He'll move that away with his stick and leave it for Thorne, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Brett Thorne with the puck. A 62 is an 8. ODAI doesn't get adjusted. Forecheck is equal to... Forecheck for the Fantilli line is a 12, so that is going to be a shot. At least I believe if the forecheck is greater. Yep, the shot on goal. So Thorne will get to take a shot. His range is a 12, though. This is not going to be a great shot. That'll go very haywire. West will find this one. 54 is a 32. That's going to be a skate save, but probably a little bit suspect there. That'll be a 32, and that'll go right back to the opposing left defenseman. That'll go over to Jed Patilla. Got a lot of Patillas on this team. 32 for Patilla is a 26. That'll get intercepted by McGroarty, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan now on the attack. A 43 is a 5 ODAI. Should make that a 6. That'll be a shot on goal, block +1. So the block for Patilla and Thorne is a 4-5. So this needs to be a 6 for the shot to go through. It is not, it's a 5. So the shot's going to get blocked. And I believe when we have a blocked shot, we consult the blocked shot card. A 6, that's going to deflect into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off for Michigan Tech. And we'll make line changes all around. And face-offs are now +1 to Michigan Tech. 4 is going to be disadvantaged left defenseman. So over to Casey. So over to Casey for Michigan, and we're off again with a defensive zone win for Michigan. 52 is a 27. Interception and a shot on goal for Logan Patilla. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Shot range for Logan Patilla is a 21. A 21 is on target. Can West find this one? 44 seems likely on a 2. That'll be a big glove save, and he'll leave that for Pearson, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Keaton Pearson with the puck now for the Wolverines. 43 is a 29. That'll be intercepted by O'Connell, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Ryan O'Connell with the puck now for the Huskies. 36 is a 33. Potential coincidental penalties, but we need to find out on the die roll. 7 is going to be coincidental penalties. Let's see if anybody goes off with O'Connell. Draper's a 32. 66, no. Duke is a 21. Nope. And Brindley is a 15. No, that's a 51. So O'Connell will go off alone. For an errant elbow. 2 minutes, second period, 3:30 of the second period. And Michigan will go right back on the power play. Put it in on power play units out. Come on, get in there. All right. We're all set there. Offensive zone for Michigan now that they've got the man advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're all set there. Here's the next face-off for the power play for Michigan. Face-offs are +3 to Michigan. A 6 is going to the advantage center. Fantilli will pick that one up himself for Michigan. Actually, Adam Fantilli. We've got a couple of Fantillis for the Wolverines. 26 is a 14 with the man advantage. That's going to get passed anywhere. Actually, we've got to roll. Oh, we've got to roll for where that's going to go. Right. That's a 6. That's going to the third highest shot frequency. So the third highest shot frequency, 31, 21, 16. That's going over to Hallam. And then there's another roll that comes with this. It is roll 2d6. If the roll is equal to or less than the passer's assist rating, then a shot on goal occurs. So if this is equal to or less than 46, Hallam's going to let one fly. Hallam's going to let one fly with a shot range of a 24 for being on the man advantage. A 15 is on target. Can Blake Patilla find this one? 26 is a 24. Uh-oh, that seems like trouble. Score! Jackson Hallam scores on the power play to give Michigan a 2-1 lead. As McInnes Ice Arena groans. Ugh. Rolling for assists for Michigan, 1.69, so down to 1.65. 35 is going to be 2 assists. That'll be 2. So center, so Fantilli and Hughes. Two at 4 of the second period. So there should have actually been a second assist on the assist for the goal from Michigan Tech. I'll give that to Kyle Coogan because I don't remember what the other play was. But more importantly, Michigan has now taken a 2-1 lead. And the penalty to... Who's that penalty on? It wasn't on Patilla, I know that. The penalty to O'Connell is now over. I'm going to widen that out a little bit. There we go. Well, I was doing something on my Excel spreadsheet that I'm keeping on my iPad. Anyway, face-offs here are still +3 to Michigan. Oop. Huskies are now back to full strength, but trailing once again 2-1. 9 is going to the advantage right defenseman. So over to Truscott, and we're off again. 12 is a 25, which will be intercepted by Thorne, and will tick off 30 seconds. Brett Thorne with the puck now. He's skating around. 61 is a 28. Intercepted by Hallam again, who just scored the goal. That gave Michigan the lead, and we tick off 30 seconds and play on. Hallam. 21 is a 31, and that's a potential pass. We'll have to determine where that goes. Intimidation for Soretsky, and Patilla is a 14, so that's definitely going to be intercepted by Jed Patilla. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Patilla now with the puck. 56 is a 34. And Patilla's going right back into the sin bin. Patilla's going to go off for charging. At second period at 5:30. Actually, 2 minutes. Second period, 5:30. So Patilla now finds himself in the sin bin. We'll tick off time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And before we continue, I do need to take a small break. We'll just adjust the shot here a little bit. Okay, now we're all set. Michigan right back on the power play after the charging penalty by Jed Patilla. Here's the face-off. A 10 on an advantage 3 for Michigan. It's going to the disadvantaged center, so that's actually going to be Soretsky who picks that one up for the Huskies. Soretsky hoping to electrify this crowd and maybe wake them up a little bit. 62 is an 8 on a shorthanded play. That's going to be a neutral zone face-off, so at least they'll kill off a little bit of time on the penalty. And I'm actually going to change my battery. All right, we're all set for another neutral zone face-off, as the Huskies are working to kill this penalty off. They don't want to get into a deeper hole right now. 9 is going to the advantaged right defenseman, so over to Truscott. That'll be Jacob Truscott with the puck for the Wolverines. 45 is a 26. That's going to get intercepted by Mosley, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Mosley with the puck for the Huskies. 42 is a 2. Shorthanded, that's going to be a shot on goal. Mosley's shot range is a 21. That's a 24. That's just barely off the mark. West will maybe have to fight a little bit for it, but he'll find it. 52 is a 27. Shot on goal for the opposing, third highest shot frequency, but we have to check the clear rating. So the clear rating for Hughes and Truscott is, for Hughes is a 7. I believe when it says check clear like that, all right. I'm looking for the result here. Right, so we check the clear. Okay, if it's... Oh, roll. So it looks like it's a wide shot procedure. I wish it would say that. So check the total. So roll 2d6 and check and compare to the clearing. So clearing on this line is a 7. A 3, I believe if it's less, that means it gets cleared out. Roll is equal to or less than the clearing, then yep, defensive zone face-off, but we don't tick off time for that, it looks like. All right, back to another neutral zone, the defensive zone face-off, actually, for Michigan. A 4 and an advantage plus 3. It's going to the disadvantaged left defenseman, but we don't have that because the left defenseman right now is in the sin bin, so we'll roll again. 7 and an advantage plus 3. It's going to the advantage left wing, so that's over to McGroarty, who already has a goal today and could potentially score something more. McGroarty with the puck. 44, oh boy, that's a 1. That'll be a shot on goal. His shot range is a 31 because of man advantage. That's not on target. Blake Patilla will find this one. 35 is a 4. And he'll make the save on that one, leave it for Mosley, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Ryland Mosley with the puck now. As McInnes Ice Arena trying to come alive and will the Huskies back into this one. 44 is a 1. Shorthanded, that'll be a shot on goal from Mosley. His shot range is a 21. 41 will not be on target. West will get this one. 56 is a 34. That could be a problem, though. Save, but the goal comes off the moorings for a defensive zone face-off, and that will kill the penalty. So Michigan Tech holds firm and keeps this a 1-goal game. And we'll get line changes here all around. Now we're all set for a defensive zone face-off. This one is for the Wolverines, who are in their defensive zone after West knocks the goal off the moorings. 5 on a +1 to Michigan Tech. It's going to the disadvantaged right wing, so that's Draper who's picking that one up. And we're off once again. 53 is a 19 on a defensive zone win. That'll be intercepted by the left defenseman. Hang on, I've got two different sets of notes in here on a defensive zone win. Let me look at this. Intercepted left defense. I'm just going to roll that as an intercepted by the left defenseman. So O'Connell will pick that one off, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Where's my shaker? There you are. O'Connell with the puck now for the Huskies. 63 is a 25, and I'm sure that's going to get picked right back off over to Pearson. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Keaton Person with the puck now for the Wolverines. 21 is a 31, and that's a potential pass. We've got to roll for that. The intimidation rating for Patilla and O'Connell is an 8. So they actually will get to make the pass. That'll go to the second highest shot frequency, 26, 21, 26, 24. So that's actually over to Casey with the pass. So Casey with it now. 22 is a 1 ODAI for Patilla and O'Connell. 15 won't touch that. So a 1 is a shot on goal. Casey's shot range is a 15. 23 won't be on target. Patilla will find this one. 21 is a 6. I'm pretty sure he's going to smother that one for a face-off, and he will. Patilla makes a great save on that one, and he sees Michigan bearing down on him, he'll just hang on to that one for the face-off. Face-offs are still +1 to Michigan Tech. 7 is going to the advantage right wing, so that's over to Nordstrom, who picks up a defensive zone win for the Huskies. Actually, Patilla picks up the defensive zone win for the Huskies. 32 is a 26. That's probably getting intercepted on a defensive zone win. Yep, intercepted and a shot on goal for Duke. So Michigan will pick that one off. We'll tick off time. Duke's shot range is a 31. That's not on target. Blake Patilla will find this one. 35 is a 4. He'll leave that for Stauber. We'll tick off 30 seconds. The Huskies now want to go for a line change. Except they'll ice the puck, so they'll get a defensive zone face-off. The Wolverines, however, will get a line change in. They'll get fresh legs on the ice. Okay. And we're back to a defensive zone face-off for the Huskies now. 3 on a +3 to Michigan Tech. 3 is going to the advantage left defenseman. That's over to O'Connell on an offensive zone win. 34 is a 31. That'll be a potential pass, except Ciccolini and Fantilli. 15, that's going to get intercepted by Karanen on the intimidation rating. And we'll tick off 30 seconds. Karanen with the puck. 55 is a 6 ODAI. Actually, I was going to say ODAI won't touch that, but ODAI will touch this. 55 is a 6 for Karanen. Patilla and O'Connell won't touch that, so 55 is a 6. That will be a shot on goal with block +1. So the block rating for 2, 4, 5, this needs to be a 6 for the shot to go through. Which it is not, so that'll get blocked. I need to find my blocked shot chart again. Where is that stupid blocked shot chart? Face off. Just had it. Here you are, block shot chart. 5 is puck deflects to the left wing. So, okay, so that'll be over to Stauber. So Levi Stauber with the puck now for the Huskies. Oh, actually, the Huskies wanted to we'll try again for a line change. I'm not going to use that roll. If they just iced the puck, they need to get fresh legs out. 51, we're going to have a puck battle. That's going to the opposing right defenseman. So the Huskies will make their line change. And I could have a very terrible time with this puck battle. It's going to the right defenseman. I believe it goes to the opposite wing, who's going in on the puck battle. I've got to double check how that works. There isn't something in here, is there? Of course there's not. Wait a minute, there's a separate section for goalie card results. But that's not what I'm looking for right now. What I'm looking for right now is the dump and chase chart. Oh, it's right here. I'm an idiot. All right, so that's going to the right defenseman, which means we need to roll for who's going to be in the corner. A 6, that'll be the center going after that one, and we check the in the corner battle tables with the inside corner battle. So we are comparing the, what are we comparing? I forget on the dump and chase charts. It's been a while since I played APBA Hockey, and there isn't a separate, no, because of course there wouldn't be. Now check the C ratings. 9 for Holtz. Works is the center. So his C is a 7, which means Holtz is going to end up with a puck. So thankfully we don't have to continue with that. But it will be Holtz ending up with the puck for the Wolverines. Holtz with the puck. 42 is a 21. I'm sure that's going to get intercepted. Yep, intercepted by Crespi. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Crespi with the puck for the Huskies. 41 is a 24. That'll get intercepted by Luca Fantilli. We'll tick off another 30 seconds. Michigan's going to try to go for a line change. Except the Wolverines will once again ice the puck. That's probably the third time they've iced the puck. Just to get the Huskies back on rhythm, I'm going to have them go for a line change here. Then we'll bring the teams back to the offense, back to Michigan's zone for this next face-off. We are at an even face-off. 10 is going to the home right wing, so that's going up to Ashbrook for an offensive zone win for the Huskies. And we're off. 33 is a 1. That'll be a shot on goal. Ashbrook's shot range is a 22. 16 is on target. Can Ashbrook tie the game off the offensive zone draw? Let's find out. 22, ooh, that doesn't seem likely to. 2, save. West makes a huge save, getting the off the face-off chance. That'll go to West, that'll go back to Holtz, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan will try again to get fresh legs on the ice. This time they'll make it up. We've got another dump and chase situation. That's over to the opposing left defenseman, Patilla. Okay. So who's going into the corner this time for the Wolverines? A 5 with the left defenseman. I believe that's the center going in again. On the dump and chase. Against the left defenseman. Yes, that's the center going in for that one. So that'll be Granowicz going in for that one. 6 against a 10, so Patilla will keep that one. The Huskies now want to go for a line. Actually, the Huskies just made a line change, so never mind. The Huskies are fine here. They're on rhythm. They got their line change off. 33 is a 1. Granowicz and Hughes. 15 won't touch that, so the 33 is a 1. That'll be a shot on goal. His shot range, though, isn't... Jed Patilla's shot range is an 11. Which that is decidedly not. That's a 31. West will find this one. 45 is a 6, and that should get smothered for a face-off, and it will. West will smother that, as the Huskies now start bearing down on him. 7 minutes left to play in the second period. 2-1 Michigan. Face-offs are still even. Here's the next play. 36, or actually that's a 9 on an even face-off. Visiting left wing, so that'll be Estapa who picks that one up for the Wolverines. And a defensive zone win for Michigan. 61 is a 28. And that will be an interception and a shot on goal for the opposing right wing. So Ashbrook will get that one. His shot range is a 22. 65 is most definitely not on target. West will find this one. 36 is a 33. Uh-oh. That's a save, but a shot on goal for the opposing right defenseman. So that'll be Bourne who takes this shot. His shot range, though, is a 12. 55 is not on target. Westbrook will get this one, or West will get this one. 45 is a 6, and that should get smothered. Yep, that'll get smothered for another face-off. I need to take a small break, and we'll get fresh lines out for both teams. Michigan Tech going with their best face-off line on an offensive zone chance. Face-offs are only +1 to Michigan right now. An 8 is going to the disadvantaged left wing, so the strategy pays off. Stauber gets the puck for the Huskies on an offensive win. 31 is a 7 on an offensive win. Shot on goal, block +2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. This needs to be a 5 or 6 for the shot to go through. It's a 4, so the shot doesn't go through. And if it's blocked, oh right, we checked the block shot chart. Which, I need to find that stupid thing again. Here we are. On a 4, puck will deflect over to the right wing, so Hallam will end up with that puck. And we've got fresh lines out for both teams, so we're fine there. 65 is a 35. And he's going to end up going off for charging for 2 minutes. Two at 14. 2 minutes in the second period, 14 minutes. Okay. One, two, three, 4. And the Huskies now have the power play. So they're trying to get this game tied up. Faceoffs now are still +1 to Michigan, A 7 is going to the advantaged right wing, which we don't have, so we'll roll again. 5 is going to the disadvantaged right wing. Nordstrom we have. On the man advantage, 52 is a 27. That'll be intercepted by Fantilli. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Adam Fantilli with the puck. 21 is a 13. Shorthanded. That'll be a pass. Let's see where this goes. That'll be the third highest shot frequency, 31, 24, 6. That'll be Pearson. So we'll roll. If the roll is less than or equal to 46, Pearson's going to let one fly. 41 that is, but he's got no shot range, so Blake Patillo will find this one. 66 is a 1. That'll be an easy save, and he'll leave that for Nardella. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Nardella with the man advantage. 36 is a 33. And he's going to go off for roughing. The Huskies may be getting a little bit frustrated here that they can't get this game tied up. But they're willing to squander their last 30 seconds of a power play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Nardella will go off. Both teams will go 3-4 checkers, and we'll go 4-on-4 for another minute. Got a little bit of wide open ice here. Faceoffs are still +1 to Michigan right now. A 10 is going to the disadvantaged centers. That's over to Logan Patilla for Michigan Tech. A 14 is a 30 on 3-4 checkers. That's going to be an icing and a defensive zone faceoff. Tick off 30 seconds. Michigan will make a personnel change. There's still minus right wing for now, but that won't last too much longer. Michigan Tech is stuck with their exhausted legs on the ice. And we're off. We're ready for a new face-off. Face-offs are +1 to Michigan Tech now. 45 is going to the disadvantaged right wing, which we don't have. 6 is going to the advantaged left defenseman, which we also don't have. Push that in just a touch. 5, we still don't have a disadvantage. Actually, 5, we don't have a disadvantaged right wing. Still don't. 9, we do have an advantaged center. That'll be Logan Patilla with the puck on an offensive zone win for Michigan Tech. 63 is a 25 with 3 forecheckers. Interception and a shot on goal by Holtz. So Holtz will try to get this one. His shot range is a 12. That is not on target. Blake Patilla will find this one. 35 is a 4. That'll be a save and picked up by Stauber. We'll tick off 30 seconds, and now Michigan will go on the power play. Except Stauber is the one with the puck right now for the Huskies. So now Hallam's out of the box from charging. Stauber with the Huskies suddenly shorthanded. 62 is an 8. Shorthanded, that'll be a neutral zone face-off. We'll tick off 30 seconds. This is a neutral zone draw. Face-offs are still +1 to Michigan Tech. 5 is a disadvantaged right wing, which we have Nordstrom for that. Actually, no. Disadvantaged right wing's Draper. Draper with the Wolverines on the power play looking to extend their lead. A 25 is a 7 with the man advantage. That'll be a shot on goal, block +2. Russell is a 1, +2 is 3. Shot will go through. Draper's shot range is a 16, being on the power play. That's not on target. Patilla will find this one. Patilla will make a stick save on a 2. And that'll get picked up by Russell. We'll tick off 30 seconds. That doesn't quite kill the penalty off. I thought it did. Russell with the puck now for the Huskies. 23 is a 22. Shorthanded. That'll get intercepted by Brindley for Michigan. Brindley with the puck. '51 is a 1. That'll be a shot on goal with the man advantage. His shot range is a 22 with the man advantage. A 23 is just barely off the mark. Patilla will find this one. 21 is a 6, and Patilla will smother that one for the face-off, and that should do it for, yep, that will do it for the penalty to, that'll do it for the penalty to Nardella. We'll get fresh legs all around as Michigan Tech gets ready for a defensive zone face-off. Okay. Both teams will also go back to 2 forecheckers now that we're at even strength. Face-offs are +1 to Michigan Tech right now. A 6 is going to the advantage left defenseman. That's over to Jed Patilla. Huskies are trying to tie this game. Can they get one off the face-off? An 11's a 1. That'll be a shot on goal. Patilla's shot range is an 11. Which that is most definitely not. That's a 61. West will find this one. 64 is a 5. That'll get picked up by Samoskevich and will tick off 30 seconds. Samoskevich with the puck for the Wolverines. 33 is a 1 ODI for Soretsky and Patilla. 18 will make that a +1, so that'll be a 2, which is still good for a shot on goal. Samoskovich's shot range is a 24. 45 is off target. Patilla will find this one. 23 is a 5. And that'll get picked up by Kukkonen. We'll tick off 30 seconds. 1 minute left to play in the period. 1 minute. Courtesy of the the PA announcer. Kukkonen with the puck. 66 is a 1. ODAI for Sicoli and Hughes. 14 won't touch that, so that'll be a shot on goal for Kukkonen. His shot range is a 24. 45 is off target. West will get this one. 35 is a 4. And he'll leave that off for Karan, and we'll tick off another 30 seconds. Last flurry of play in the second period. 63 is a 25. That'll get intercepted by Thorne, but the horn sounds, and that's the end of the second period. Each team picks up a goal in the second period as the score remains 2-1 in favor of the Wolverines. We'll get all set for the third period, where I suspect the Huskies are going to be on the attack. The teams are coming back on the ice for the third period of play. Scores 2-1 in favor of Michigan. We're at the John J. McInnes Ice Arena up in Houghton, Michigan. So the Huskies are trying to tie this game. The Wolverines want to leave it right where it is or maybe get another goal or two. But we're all set for the opening face-off for the third period. We're at +3 to Michigan. 5 on a +3 face-off is disadvantaged right wing. So that'll be Kukkonen picking that one up. And we are dropping dice, but now we're off for the third period of action. A 12 is a 25. That almost certainly won't trigger an ODAI check. Nope, that'll get intercepted by Truscott, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Truscott with the puck. With a 26, that's a 15, which will trigger an ODAI check. Soretsky and Patilla 18 will make that a +1. That'll be a 16. Then she'll get intercepted by Mosley, and we'll tick off another 30. Mosley with the puck for the Huskies. 36 is a 33. And we have potential coincidental penalties. We'll find out what we've got here. 7 is potential coincidental penalties. So let's see what's going to happen here. Highest is Hallam at a 31. They'll go off together for roughing. They're getting a little chippy already. And then that'll be a time sequence. So that'll be Island Mosley, MTU, roughing, and roughing both at 2 minutes. Third period at 1 minute of play in the third period. All right, so we're going 4-on-4. Both teams are going to 3 forecheckers. That didn't take long. Things are already getting scrappy in the third period. One, two, three, 4. And we'll tip that up to remind me that the penalty ends at that point. Back to a new face-off. Still +3 to Michigan on face-offs. 3 is advantage left defenseman, so that's over to Hughes for Michigan. And we're off on a neutral zone face-off. 61 is a 16. Which ODAI, I gotta manually calculate this. 7, 10, 14. Won't touch that. 61 was a 16. We're on 3 forecheckers. That'll be intercepted by left wing, which we don't have. So we'll roll again. 22. 22 is a 1. ODA, I won't touch that. That'll be a shot on goal for Hughes. His shot range is a 15. Wait, I think we bumped both teams' shot ranges when we're at... Yep, we bumped both teams' shot ranges by 2 on 4 on 4. So this will be a 21 for Hughes. 25 is not on target. Patilla will find this one. A 14 is a 30. He'll have a problem with it, it looks like. Yeah, that'll bounce over to Fantilli for a shot on goal. His shot range is a 34. Which a 53 is not on target. Patilla will get this one as well. 61 is a 6. I'm sure he'll smother that one for a face-off. He will. And we'll tick off 30 seconds. What am I stepping on? Oh, I was finding a pebble on the floor. Anyway, bringing the puck back to the offensive zone for Michigan Tech. This is a big face-off for the Huskies, but they're at a 3 disadvantage to Michigan. 9 is going to the advantage right defenseman. So over to Truscott for a defensive zone win. 56 is a 34. And Truscott's going to go off now for charging. Wow. So 2 minutes for roughing. Third period at 2 minutes. So now the Huskies are going to find themselves on a 4-on-3 power play. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll tip that up. The coincidental minors are going to be ending here shortly. As the Huskies are now on a 4-on-3 power play, but their face-off is still +3 to Michigan. 9 on a +3. It's going to the advantage right defenseman, which we don't have, so we'll roll again for that. 9 is still going to the advantaged right defenseman, which we still don't have. 8 is going to the advantaged right wing, which we also don't have. 7 is going to the advantage left wing, which we do have. It's McGroarty. I'm totally butchering that pronunciation, most likely. Michigan now shorthanded. 54 is a 7. That'll be a neutral zone face-off, which should kill... No, it won't kill the coincidental minors. I thought it would. But it doesn't. 7 on a +3 is going right back to McGroarty again. Michigan trying to keep this a 2-1 game. Huskies looking to tie this game. A 26 is a 15. Shorthanded. That'll be a pass. Let's see where it's going. 6 is the third highest shot frequency, so 31, 30, 21. That'll be Hughes. And if this roll is a 33, Hughes is going to let one fly. Which that's a 22, so Hughes is going to let one fly with a shot range of a 15. That won't be on target. I was about to say that will be on target, but no, we read the dice red then white. Patilla will find this one. 12 is a 25. He's probably going to have a problem with it, though. Yep, he will. That'll be a shot on the highest shot frequency, which that would be McGroarty, but we need to check the clear first. So the clear rating for Patilla is a 7. And we need to see if this is greater. The shot goes through, right? Let me just double check that. It's greater than the combined clear rating, so it's greater than 7. Which a 4 is not. So that will get They'll get tied up and a defensive zone face-off will occur. So the Huskies are going to be stuck in their defensive zone even on the power play. Here's our next face-off. 6 on an advantage plus 3 is going to the advantage center. Fantilli will pick that one up himself. A 33 is a 1. Fantilli is going to knife all the way through and get a shot on goal. His shot range is a 32. 46 is not on target. Patilla will find this one. 25 is a 3. He's going to leave that one for Soretsky and will tick off 30 seconds. That will kill the coincidental minors, but the Huskies still have a minute of power play time left on the... Huskies still have a minute of power play time left on the penalty to... the penalty to Truscott. So who did that kick off to? 25 was a 3. Oh, that got picked up by Soretsky. So Soretsky's got the puck, and the Huskies have a minute of a 5-on-4 power play now. Soretsky with the puck. 52 is a 27. That'll get intercepted by Fantilli. Will tick off 30 seconds. Adam Fantilli with the puck. 53 is a 9. Short-handed. That's going to get intercepted by Thorne. No time sequence. Brett Thorne with the puck. 31 is a 4. That'll be shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. Let's see who's taking the tip-in shot. 4 is going to be the second highest offensive I rating. Let's see, 7, 6, 7, 10. So it's a 7. We'll give it to Kukkonen. His I rating is his offensive I rating is a 7. A 6 is a tip-in with a shot rating range plus 4, plus 6 total because of the power play. So his shot range now is a 25, 6, 31, 2, 3, 4. His shot range is a 34. 54 is not on target. West will find this one. 23 is a 6. And with the Huskies bearing down on him, West will smother that one for the face-off, and that will kill the penalty. So the Huskies can't do anything with an extended power play, and we'll get fresh lines out all around. McInnes Ice Arena booing the Huskies as they can't do anything with the golden opportunity. Both teams are back to 2 forecheckers, by the way. Okay. Just checking how long this clip's been. And faceoffs are now +1 to Michigan Tech. Michigan Tech with another big offensive zone draw. They need to get this one badly. A 4 will not give it to them. That'll go over to the disadvantaged left D. So over to Casey with it. Seamus Casey with the puck. And we'll see what he can do with the defensive zone win for the Wolverines. 21 is a 6. That'll trigger an ODAI check. Patilla and O'Connell. 15 won't touch that, so that'll be a shot on goal, block +1. So the block rating for the Huskies, 245. This needs to be a 6 for the shot to go through. Which that is not, so that's going to get blocked. Need to get back to my block chart. Oh, look at that. I opened right up to it. A 9. Puck's going to deflect to the center, so back to Brindley. Gavin Brindley with the puck now. 63 is a 6. ODAI will make that a 7. No, ODAI won't touch that. That'll be another shot on goal plus block +1. Once again, this needs to be a 6 for the shot to go through. It is not. On the blocked shot, would that deflect to the see if that would deflect to the defensive team or the offensive team. Is there anything in Dave's thing about blocked shots? There's not. That's actually kind of annoying. It just says go to the blocked shot chart. It doesn't say what team it deflects to, so that's got to be in the main rule book. First determine who blocked the shot. The right-hand portion is... determine the... Okay, we're not going to bother with the block shot thing anymore. We're just going to... That doesn't completely make sense to me. So I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to assume that the defenseman on the blocking team picks up the shots. That'll go over to O'Connell. I've been trying to use it, but it's not making complete sense to me, so we're going to jump that. So O'Connell with the puck. 33 is a 5 ODAI for Brindley and Casey. Won't touch that. So a 5 on 2 forecheckers is a shot on goal assist. So if anybody has an assist rating higher than a 33, which nobody does, so that will instead be a neutral zone face-off and will tick off 30 seconds. Right. Back over. Actually, I'm going to take a small break. We're back for the face-offs. We're still +1 to Michigan Tech. This was an offensive zone draw for the Huskies. 2, oh boy, who's getting kicked out? A 10, both face-off players are getting tossed out. So now we're down to, now it's a +1 for Michigan, because Duke's going to step into the circle against Stauber. 6 on a +1 is the advantage left defenseman, so Casey will pick that one up. And we're off again with a defensive zone win for the Wolverines. 32 is a 26, and that'll be intercepted by Stauber. We'll tick off 30 seconds. Stauber with the puck. Skating around. Gets a 14, which is a 30. And he's going to ice the puck for a defensive zone face-off. That will tick off 30 seconds. Michigan will get a line change, but Tech can't change because they iced the puck. And we're set for another face-off. We are at +3 to Michigan Tech. 4 on a +3 is going to the disadvantaged left defenseman. So over to Luca Fantilli. Fantilli with the puck for the Wolverines. 44 is a 7 on an offensive zone win. A 7 shot on goal, block +2. 2, 4, 6, so the shot's going to get blocked. That'll be O'Connell picking that one up for the Huskies, because I'm not going to bother using the block shot rule. Actually, the Huskies are going to try again to get a line change out of this. A 22, that'll go over to the... Here we go, the opposing center. So that'll go over to Ciccolini, and the Huskies will get a change made. All right, Ciccolini with the puck for the Wolverines as the Huskies needed to get fresh legs on the ice after their botched line change caused them to ice the puck. 44 is a 3 ODAI for the Huskies. 8 and 4 is 12. That will be a -1. So 44 was a 3, -1 is 2. That'll be a shot on goal for Ciccolini. His shot range is a 35. 33 is on target. Can Patilla find this one? 43 is a 29. Uh-oh. And score! Eric Ciccolini picks up the goal for the Wolverines. Make a note of that in my iPad. McInnes Ice Arena groans. Ugh. Michigan had 1.69 assists per game, 1.65. 33 will be 2 assists. Five is going to be right defenseman and left wing, so Holtz and Karanen. Three at 6 minutes of the third period. And it is now 3-1 in favor of the Wolverines. We also will tick off. And now I think the Wolverines are gonna start to tighten up a little bit. So Michigan's gonna go to 1 forechecker to try to get more offensive pressure. The Huskies need to open this thing up, so they're going to 3 forecheckers. We'll bring the face-off back to center ice, and the face-offs are even right now. 15 or 6 on an even is going to the visiting right wing, so over to Samoskevich. All right, roll for Samoskevich, the Wolverines with the puck. That's a 32, which will be a 4 ODAI. 8 and 4 is 12. We'll make that a -1. So 32 is a 4, -1 is 3. That's a shot on goal. Samoskevich's shot range is a 24. 42 is not on target. Patilla will find this one. 65 is a 35. He's going to have problems with it, though, it looks like. That's a save with a rebound. So we need to see... We probably need to see who gets the rebound. The question is how. Check the rebound chart for a possible rebound shot. Where is that? Oh. There should be a rebound chart in here. When a rebound is possible. Okay, so we roll to see who takes the rebound shot. Right, 6 will be the third highest offensive I rating. So that'll be 5, 4, 9. It's probably going to be Ciccolini unless I see something different. 9, 6, 5. It's actually going to be Karanen. His I rating is a 5. A rebound. 2. That's going to get smothered for a defensive zone faceoff. Patilla didn't like what he saw on the rebound, so he just brought it back in and smothered it up. And then we ticked off time. 7 minutes of play gone in the third. 3-1 Michigan. Here's our next face-off. 8 on a plus on an even. It's going to the visiting center, so that'll go right back to Ciccolini. Let's see what Ciccolini is able to do with it for the Wolverines. A 15 is a 5. ODI will make that a 4. That'll be a shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. Let's see who's taking the tip-in shot. 4 is going to be the second highest offensive I rating. 5, 9, 3, 6. So it's actually going to be Holtz taking the shot with an I rating of a 6. 2 is no tip, shot on goal for the originating player. So Ciccolini with a shot range of a 35. 45 is not on target. Patilla will find that one. 45 is a 6, and Patilla will smother that one as well for the face-off. Wolverines are starting to get some pressure on the Huskies here. Face-offs are still even, as we're in the defensive zone for the Huskies. 10 is going to the home right wing, so Peterson will get that one for the Huskies, and hopefully Michigan Tech's gotten themselves out of trouble. But they need to look at pulling, they're going to probably need to look at pulling the goalie soon. They need to. Peterson on a defensive zone win. 13 is a 22. And that will be intercepted and a shot on goal by the center. So Ciccolini will pick that one off again. Ciccolini the puck just seems to keep finding Ciccolini. His shot range is a 35. 66 is very much not on target. Patilla will find this one. 62 is a 4. And he'll leave that for his left wing. So that'll be Crespi getting to that one. Tick off 30 seconds. The Huskies want to go for a line change here. They could use some fresh legs. And a 14 will go over to the opposing left wing. So that'll go over to Karanen for Michigan. But the Huskies will make their line change. Likewise, the Wolverines want to go for a line change as well tonight, or today. They will get their line change over, that'll go over to Bronte for the Huskies. And the Wolverines will make their line change. All right, Bronte with the puck now that everybody's got fresh legs all around. 16 is a 28 into a forecheck 1. That'll be intercepted by Moyle and will tick off 30 seconds. Wolverines with the puck, Moyle. Right, yes, Moyle with the puck. 55 is a 1, ODAI for Bronte, and Patilla, 14, won't touch that one. 55 is a 1, that's going to be a shot on goal, no matter where you look at that one. Moyle's shot range is a 13. That won't be on target. Patilla will find this one. 42 is a 4. He's going to leave that for his left wing. That'll be Rasmussen picking that one up. And we'll tick off 30 seconds. Rasmussen with the puck for the Huskies, skating around. What's he going to do with it? 61 is a 28. That's most likely going to get intercepted. Yep, that'll get intercepted by Moyle, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Michigan looking for a line change here. 41, that's going to go over to the opposing left defenseman. That'll be Patilla. Michigan will make their line change. And let's see who's going to go after that one. Actually, no, we're not going to use the dump and chase. That'll be Patilla with that one. The Huskies also want to get a line change, though. Except they're going to, and they'll get theirs. That'll go over to Pearson. The Huskies will make their change. And that's Pearson with the puck now for the Wolverines. 32 is a 26 into a forecheck 3. That'll be an interception and a shot on goal by Mosley. Mosley's shot range is a 21. Stop dropping dice. 21. 66 is not on target. West will find this one. 41 is a 6. West will smother that one. He didn't like something he saw from the Huskies. And we'll tick off time. Puck will come back to center ice, or puck will come back to the left of West for a +3 face-off for Michigan in the defensive zone. 9 is going to the advantage right defenseman. That's over to Person. Michigan with a big offensive zone win, trying to keep the Huskies out of the net again. 11 is a 3. ODA won't. Soretsky and O'Connell. 17 will actually make that a 2. Actually, that's going to be a 4. Shot on goal with a possible tip-in chance. Let's see who's taking the possible tip-in shot for the Wolverines. 5 is the third highest offensive I rating. 10, 8, 7, 6. So that's going to be Hallam taking the shot. Potentially taking the shot. His I rating is a 7. 1 is going to be no tip-in, but a shot on goal for Person. So his shot range is goose egg. Patilla will find this one. 13 is a 5. He'll leave that one. Patilla will leave that one for Kukkonen, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Kukkonen with the puck, trying to get things open up here. 22 is a 1. Fantilli and Casey on ODAI. 16 won't touch that, so a 1 will be a shot on goal for Kukkonen. His shot range is a 24. 56 is not on target. West will get this one. 45 is a 6. West sees something he doesn't like, so he's going to smother that one for the face-off. And we'll tick off another 30 seconds. And the Huskies now, we're actually going to get line changes all around, but we're also going to see the Huskies pull their goalie. because they need to get 2 in a hurry. So the Huskies are going to pull their goalie for the extra attacker. And they're going to bring... They're going to bring Jack Works out for their first extra attacker. We're going to switch to 3 lines at this point. So now the Huskies are basically acting like they have the man advantage here. I believe that's how that works when you pull the goalie. Just double check that. Defending team uses forecheck 1 chart. Okay. So Michigan is on forecheck 1. Okay. Now that we've got that figured out, the Huskies need 2, so let's see what they can do here with this. Face-offs are +1 to Michigan Tech right now. 4 is going to the disadvantaged left defenseman, so over to Fantilli. Fantilli with a big defensive zone win, and they're using a shorthanded chart. Actually, they're using... Which chart did we say they were using? Uses forecheck 1 chart. Well, they already are in 1 forechecker. 56 is a 34. Fantilli... 34... Actually, this is a defensive win anyway. Fantilli is picking a bad time to end up in the sin bin. He's going to go off for interference. Third period, actually 2 minutes. Third period at 12 the third. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the Huskies now will have a golden opportunity, but they need to get this game. They need to get this game under control. The McInnes Ice Arena is getting more than a little restless, and before we go any further, I need to take a small break and change my battery again. We're back with a big face-off for the Huskies. They're in their offensive zone right now. This is to the right of West. Let's see what the Wolverines are. Let's see what the Huskies can do with this. And they've got the power play now. A 4 on a +1 to Michigan Tech. That's not... Well, we have visiting... That's disadvantaged left defenseman, which we don't have. So we roll again. A 10 is going to the disadvantaged center, which unfortunately for the Huskies, we do have. That's Brindley. So Brindley with the puck for the Wolverines. 13 is a 4. And that's a neutral zone face-off. We'll tick off 30 seconds there. So back into the neutral zone. Face-offs are still +1 for Michigan Tech. A 5 is going to the disadvantaged right wing. That's over to Draper. Keenan Draper with the puck. 21 is a 31 on the shorthanded chart. That's going to be a pass anywhere unless the intimidation is greater than 8. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Patilla and O'Connell. 8 plus Works. We get to factor his intimidation in as well. Is a 10, so yeah, that's going to be an interception by the center. That'll be Patilla picking that one up. Patilla with the puck as the Huskies have the man advantage and the empty net. 36 is a 33. That's going to be a problem. And Patilla picks a terrible time to end up in the sin bin. Come on. Let's do it this way. I don't know why it's not letting me click on that. He'll go off for high sticking. 3 at 13 of the third period. What an awful time for the Huskies to end up with the man advantage. So we're going to get actually fresh legs on for both teams as well. So they're minus center. Wolverines are going to be minus defenseman. once I get everything changed here. Minus left D. Okay, we need to tip up the fourth card once again. We tick off for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right now we're 4 on 4. Actually, I think we still use the man advantage chart for the Huskies. Yeah, I think we would use the man advantage chart. Michigan would be using forecheck 1 with the goalie and with the net with Michigan Tech's net empty. So let's see what happens on the face-off. We are +4 to Michigan. This is a mismatch in the circle. 7 is going to the advantage left wing, which is McGroarty. Michigan looking to ice this game at this point. 16 is a 6, which should trigger an ODAI check on forechecking. Actually, they'd be on forechecking. Both teams would be on forechecking 3 right now in theory. So Michigan on a 6 is a shot on. Actually, ODAI shouldn't touch that, I don't think. 4, 7, 10, 14. No, ODAI won't touch that one. 16 was a 6. That'll be a shot on goal assist chance. If anybody's higher, oh yeah, they're definitely higher. So his shot range is 25. If this is on target, this is in the empty net, and the game is basically iced at this point. 25 exactly. That'll be an empty net goal for Michigan. McGroarty's second of the day. Flip that way. Empty net. Let's see what they get for assists. And McInnes Ice Arena, realizing what they've seen, Michigan Tech is pretty much all but fallen at this point. The score is now 4-1 Michigan. 13 will be 2 assists. Should be 2 assists any way we look at it, yes. A 6 will be highest to lowest assist rating. So that'll be from Fantilli and from Truscott. And Jacob, that goes up here. Third period at 13:30. We'll tick off for that. Tech will send Patilla out for the... Sent Patilla back out. Works was the third line center. So he was right here. McInnes Ice Arena in a stunned silence today, though, as the Wolverines have come in and pounded the Huskies 4-1. So let's see what happens here on the next face-off, as we are +4 still to Michigan. That'll be a 16. There's a 7 on a +4. We'll go to the advantage left wing. So back over to McGroarty, who might get a hat trick out of this. 31 is a... 31's a 1. ODAI shouldn't touch that. 7, 10, 14. Nope. That'll be another shot on goal for McGroarty. Shot range is still at 25. 54 isn't on target. Patilla will find this one. 25 is a 3. He will try to leave that for the center, but instead he's going to smother that for the face-off. And the penalty to Fantilli is over, so Michigan will have a minute of power play time. Penalty to Luca Fantilli. Like similar to the Patillas for the Huskies, we've got a couple of Fantillis for the Wolverines. All right, so we're all set there. We're looking at an offensive zone draw for Michigan. 9 on a +4 face-off. It's going to the advantaged right defenseman, so over to Truscott. And now the Wolverines with the man advantage. 54 is a 32. Now that's going to be a pass. There's no way the intimidation is going to clear that. So this is the first line, I believe. Let me manually add the intimidation. 3, 5, 8, 12. Yeah, it's not going to clear that. Let's see where the pass is going. Going to the second highest shot frequency. So that's going to 31, 30. That's going to Adam Fantilli. Fantilli with the puck. 26 is a 14 with the man advantage. That's a pass. Let's see where this one's going. Going to the highest shot frequency, which is back to McGroarty. So now we roll. If this is a 46 or less, McGroarty is going to let one fly. That's a 62, so no shot there. McGroarty will just be in control of the puck now. 46 is a 41. Oh boy. With the man advantage, that's a potential neutral zone face-off or a rare play. And we get a rare play. So now I have to go to the rare play chart, which I had the foresight to tab in my book. Let's see, 2 dice total. So how do we go to the rare play chart? Or how do we use it? Okay, rare play. After following through with each play on... Okay, first check for a possible shot on... Oh, wait. When the result is neutral zone face-off, the actual numbers may be different. A shot by the goalie may be attempted. For example, roll and add both dice. The roll is 10 to 12. Check for a possible shot by the goalie. But there's been... But do not add 20. And a rare play has resulted. So we... That's still not telling us how we go there. Under the 2 dice total... Under the 2 dice total between 5 and 6, that player is the player whose card led you to the rare play. So McGroarty led us to the rare play chart. Right, so... Okay, so I think we roll, and then we take the total. So we take the combination and then the sum. So a 43 and the dice is a 7. So 43 and the dice is a 7. Check into the board, shatters the glass, requiring a delay for repairs. So we have a neutral zone face-off, and we advance a time sequence. Okay, that was a little out there, but we have 5 minutes left to play in the third. 4-1 Michigan, and we're looking at another face-off coming up. 7 on a +4 to Michigan is going to the advantage left wing, so right back to McGroarty again. McGroarty with the puck. He's been very dangerous with it today. 54 is a 7 with the man advantage. That's a shot on goal, block +2. Block is 2, 4, 6, so that's going to be blocked. That'll get over to Patilla. Patilla with the puck now for the Huskies. 63 is a 25. That'll be intercepted by Truscott. Truscott with the puck for the Wolverines, skating around. 56 is a 34. Potential coincidental penalties again. We got to roll for a sum. 4 is potential coincidental minors. So looking over at Truscott. Actually, we'll start with Thorne, who's a 24. No. Jed Patilla is a 21. 25, no. And Kukkonen is a 14. No, so Truscott's going to go off alone for interference. Oh, I bet that's why I've been having problems with it. So that will be... We've been having a lot of penalties today. 3 at 15. They always do this. Second, 2 minutes, third period at 15 minutes. And then that will actually kill the penalty for the Huskies, so they'll have the man advantage for 2 minutes. They're going to get some fresh legs out for that. Then the left defenseman is gone. And I'm hoping this sequence will take us into the end of the game, so I'm going to take a small break. All right, everybody's been changed out. We're all set for the face-off. Face-offs are +1 to Michigan right now, as they're on the power play. Actually, they are... Hold on. Oh, no, actually, Tech is on the power play. Other way, Phoenix. A 4, though, on a +1 face-off is going to the disadvantaged left defenseman. That's over to O'Connell. Maybe the Huskies will get lucky and actually get 3 here, but I doubt it. 62 is an 8 with the man advantage. That'll be a shot on goal if the forechecking is equal to 10, but I doubt it is. That's the Patilla line. Forechecking is 7, so that's going to be a wide shot. Roll 2d6 and compare it to clearing. So this is a clearing of 5. Roll 2d6? Yes, if it's greater than roll again and check the wide shot chart. Okay. All right, then an 8 is a shot on goal for the third highest shot frequency. That would be 22, 11, 10. That's going to be Orr taking the shot. His range is a 16. I forgot to flip this. You widen out. 2, 3, 4. Got to tip that up. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. 46. West will find that one. 24 is a 19. And that will be picked up by the opposing left defenseman. So that'll be over to O'Connell. We'll tick off another 30 seconds. O'Connell with the puck now, still in the offensive zone for Michigan Tech. 54 is a 32. And that's going to be a pass unless the intimidation for Fantilli is 12, 15. That's going to be just short. So where's O'Connell passing that to? That'll be the highest shot frequency. That will be probably Patilla. Yep, that'll be Logan Patilla. So Logan Patilla with the puck now. 52 is a 27. That's intercepted by Fantilli, and we'll tick off 30 seconds. Fantilli with the puck. Skating around trying to get something going shorthanded for the Wolverines, but he mostly just wants to kill time. 51 is a 1, so naturally he's going to knife through to try to get a shot on goal. His shot range is a 32. 22 is on target. Let's see if Blake Patilla finds this one. 63 is a, oh boy, 38. I'm almost certain. Hold on, we got to roll for that. Score! Adam Fantilli will pick up another dagger for the Wolverines. That's a shorthanded marker too. We'll check for assists. That should be 2 assists. Yep, that'll be 2 assists no matter how we do that. So that'll be Fantilli from Hughes and McGroarty. Third period, 16:30 of the third. And the Wolverines How many goals have they picked up they picked up 3 in the third. So the score is now 5-1 in favor of the Wolverines. Huskies faithful are not happy, to put it mildly. That'll bring the puck back to center ice for another face-off. 11 on a +1 to Michigan is going to the advantaged right defenseman, which we don't have. I was about to give the puck over to a blank card. 6 is going to the advantaged left defenseman, which Hughes is. That'll be Luke Hughes with the puck. 42 is a 5, shorthanded. Will be a neutral zone faceoff, and that should kill off the last of the penalty. Yep. That will do it for the last of the penalty. We'll get fresh legs all around as we get ready to hopefully finish this game out. It is now 5-1 Wolverines, and at this point, I think even the Huskies faithful want this one to be over. Their poor Huskies have gotten shellacked today. Faceoffs are +1 to Michigan. 3 is going to the advantage left wing, so over to Duke. Huskies are going to go to Michigan. Wolverines are going to go to, what did we say? I think 1 forechecker for the Wolverines. Huskies to 3. So yes, Wolverines are going to be on 1 forechecker. Duke with the puck. 46 is a 24. That'll be intercepted by Patilla. Will tick off 30 seconds. Last 2 minutes of the game. Patilla with the puck. 32 is a 26. And that'll be intercepted by Duke. That'll be intercepted right back by Duke and will tick 30 seconds off. Dylan Duke with the puck for the Wolverines. 45 is a 26. On a forecheck 3. 45, 24. That'll be intercepted by Jed Patilla and will tick off another 30 seconds. 1 minute to play in the game. 1 minute. Thank you to our PA announcer for that. 46 is a 42. And they're into a 1 forechecker. Possible bench minor. Uh-oh. Neutral zone. So we check for bench minor first. It's going to be a 13 for Michigan. Actually, we check the other team that triggers it. So 13 for Michigan. No bench minor from them. Michigan Tech on an 11. No bench minor from them. So now we check for either a neutral zone faceoff or a rare play. And 8 will be just a neutral zone faceoff. 30 seconds left in the game as the Michigan Tech faithful are already starting to head for the door, and probably a dreary cold night that's made a little bit worse by their hockey team getting shellacked. Here's the roll for the faceoff. 7 on a +1 to Michigan. That's going to be advantaged right wing, so over to Draper. Here's the roll for Draper. 43 is a 29 into 3 forecheckers. That'll be intercepted and a shot on goal by the left defenseman, so Patilla. Will that eat up a time sequence? No, it won't. His shot range is an 11. That's not on target. West will find this one. This play almost certainly will eat a time sequence, though. 32 is a 26. And that'll be a save. Shot on goal for potentially the second highest shot frequency. So 27, 24, that'll be Mosley potentially taking the shot, but we've got to check the clear first. If they get it out, it's a neutral zone face-off, and the game's over. See, clear is a 5. That's an 8, so it's greater. Wait a minute. Let me double check how the check clear. It's greater than the combined clear rating. Its shot occurs, so that will be right. Check clear. So I believe that was Mosley on the second highest shot frequency. All right. So Mosley is a shot frequency of a shot range of a 21. 32 won't be on target. West should find this one. 34 is a 31. That'll be a shot on goal for the opposing right wing. So suddenly Michigan Tech getting a flurry in complete garbage time. Kukinen's shot range is a 24. 26 won't be on target. West will get this one. 25 is a 3. That'll get left for Bradley. And there's the horn to sound the end of the game. So the Michigan Wolverines will pick up a 5-1 win over the Michigan Tech Huskies at John J. McInnes Ice Arena as the stadium now starts to empty out. So that will do it for this playthrough of APBA Hockey. Whew. So I did play Inside the Crease Hockey last week. And I think I like that. I think I like that one better than APBA Hockey. I like the flow of that game a lot better than I do for APBA. The main problem I was having here is it would sometimes take you 4 or 5 rolls to get you to a time sequence where you usually need to flip at most 3 cards in Inside the Crease Hockey. Definitely neither game is suited for any kind of season replay. The videos are just running too long, and in fact I'm looking at the amount of time I've got on the footage here, and yeah, this is probably going to be a 2.5-hour video by the time it gets up. Way too long for videos, for the number of videos I need to record on any kind of season replay. So it's not suited for that. And this APBA just felt, I don't know. Dave's probably going to yell at me for this, and maybe I just need more experience with it, but APBA to me just felt very clunky. It doesn't have that flow that I like with Inside the Crease Hockey and or some of the other sports games that I play on the channel. So I think if I had to pick between APBA and Inside the Crease, I'm going to pick Inside the Crease. Still, even those videos are a little bit too long, even though the Inside the Crease video was considerably shorter than this one. But I'm rambling and pouring gasoline on that fire. Busy week on the channel coming up. So later today and tomorrow, I'll be continuing the 1991 playoffs for Payoff Pitch Baseball with Game 2 of the National League Division Series. Today will be Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the Minnesota Twins. Mike Moore will be on the hill for the Athletics, and Kevin Tapani will be on the hill for the Twins. On Monday night, we'll have Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Charlie Liebrant will be on the mound for the Atlanta Braves, and Ramon Martinez will be up for the Dodgers. As for Wednesday, we'll be playing game number 3 on my Tack Up Wargaming list, or game number 5, I should say, on my list, as we play Target for Today from Legion Wargames. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue with the entree, crab stuffed salmon. As for next week, we're headed to the Gridiron for 2 weeks, as we play Inside Blitz Football from Inside Sports Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.